Elite Personal Fit. My name is Jim. I'm going to run through a workout today with you guys. It's a body shaping workout, and this requires no equipment. So this is something you could do. Maybe you're traveling for work, on vacation. Maybe you just want to get a quick workout at home. You don't have any equipment. This just will really help you kind of get a total body workout. All you need is a towel and possibly a chair if you're outside, maybe a park bench or something like that, and you can get through this. I'm going to do this with you in real time, so you'll kind of see what's happening in real time. We have 4 kind of like superset little circuits, 2 to 3 sets. I'm going to run through 3 sets, and if you're under a time constraint, maybe you're just starting, you can kind of maybe fast forward through that 3rd set if you're not up to that. But it will go relatively quickly. We're going to try to keep minimal rest between these exercises, especially when you go from one to the next. Okay, so our supersets, really you're just kind of doing 2 exercises with very minimal rest in between. And in fact, even after the superset, we're not going to take long gaps. We're going to go right back at it. You know, just kind of catch your breath and then go right back at your 2nd set. Again, 2 to 3 sets before we move on to the next little superset circuit. We're going to start on the floor, and we're going to start with a little bit of core work. This is great because it kind of acts as this built-in warm-up. So it kind of, in an active way, gets your body heated up. And very simple exercises. We're going to lay back on the floor. You can use your towel on the floor, or if you happen to be doing it outside, you can lay a towel down if you want to. I'm just going to go straight to the floor. We're going to raise one leg up, and we're going to get about 20 cross crunches. So simple thing, just make sure you don't pull the head. We're going to elevate one leg up, hands are behind the head. I'm going to draw the leg up as I cross the body. So it's not a straight crunch, you're kind of doing this cross crunch motion with a leg lift. Okay, here we go. We got 20 of these. 1, 2, 3. Really tighten that core without pulling the head. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. The leg is fairly straight. Great job. We'll switch them up. Again, very little rest in between. Just want to kind of transition to the next. Okay, now that was considered one exercise, one side or the other. Now we go to our lemon squeeze. Again, very little break in between, about 20 of these. Try to get those hips to come up just slightly. Okay, that was 20 of those. Guys, you let those feet down. Take a breath or 2. So that's 1 superset. Okay, let's start number 2. All right, so deep breath in. Leg up. Here we go. Great job. I can feel the core firing already. It's good stuff. Other side. Now bent knees, lemon squeeze, crunch knee tuck. Okay, that was round 2. So they're going pretty quickly. I know, at least in my case, the core, I can really feel it. But I'm going for round 3 here. So if you're up for it, here we go. Round 3. Let's kick it off. We'll switch them. Again, very little rest between these exercises. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Feel that core every time. Right to lemon squeeze. Okay, that was 3 rounds, and it's great because it really gets the core lit up, but it also heats that whole body up. So now we're kind of warmed up for the next the next 3 supersets that are coming up, our next workloads. So our next one, we've got a staggered push-up. You could choose to elevate your hands up if the push-ups on the ground are too challenging. You could also go to your knees on this one. So there's a couple transition steps. So you could do just the regular ones where you're on your toes, be like an up plank. You could drop to the knees, which is fine. Or you could use, if you're outside, you can find, a park bench or something, and you can kind of modify this on that, or use a chair or bench if you're in a hotel room or at your home, or even office. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a towel. Our next superset, guys, is kind of like a chest and back. It works really well together. And we're going to do a staggered push-up and a lying towel pull-down, which really mimics, if you're doing like a pull-down machine at the gym. So it's all about driving the elbows. So instead of upright, you're lying as you pull that kind of like toward the collarbone, squeezing with the elbows, crunching the back. 3 rounds of this. Hey, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and get my towel set up here. And you can roll up nice and pretty. Mine's a little messed up here, but that's okay. I'm going to leave it just like this. And let's get around 10 push-ups. Okay, so that'd be 5 each way. And with this, we're just going to slightly, so I'll do a push-up, and then I'll just switch my hands. Okay, so we'll do kind of a little profile shot here. Here we go. So it doesn't have to be too exaggerated. that was 10. Feel those working. Now, have your towel ready. You're gonna lay down. This is our superset here. And we're gonna grab the towel, maybe just outside shoulder width. I'm gonna pull the towel apart, the chest and arms off the floor the whole time. And I'm just gonna drive down, squeeze the back. Do my best to tighten the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I'm pulling out and I'm trying to crunch down, squeezing the back. Around 10 to 15. Okay. So now you get just a little breather, kind of catch your breath, and we're back to our push-ups again. All right, so push-ups, towel pull-downs. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Rest can really dictate, we talk about this, really dictate the intensity. If you take little short breaks, man, the intensity skyrockets. All right, to the pull downs. Oh man, okay. Round 2. So one more round of these. So if you're going 3 rounds, here we go. Oh man. Got a time ring. Here we go. Right to the pull downs. Squeeze it back. Wow. All right. stand up. Hey, if you have some water, get a quick drink if you need it. Catch your breath here. So the first 2 circuits are done. And now we're gonna move to legs now. So we're gonna do a little leg work here, and then we'll go back to some upper body. So I'm gonna set this towel, I guess just off to the side here. And we have gotten in a great exercise. We're gonna do a pivot lunge. And we're gonna go basically forward and back. Now the trick with this is you always wanna try to emphasize your front leg. So it's gonna shift a little bit. Okay, so when you step forward, you're trying to drive up with the right and then come back and then left, okay? But you're gonna feel that pivot leg working a little more than the other one, the one that's traveling. Okay, so the pivot leg, man, you'll feel it. So if you have a hard time with balance, you can go near to maybe a wall or a chair or an anchored bench outside if you have a hard time as you're going through this with balance, or maybe this is something new to you. Make sure you've got a little bit of a runway, you know, in front and behind, so you need a full stride in front and a full stride behind, so you have a little bit of room, and maybe a little room to the side as you have to wobble as you get tired, all right? So, so we're gonna do this lunge. We're gonna do 12, and that's each direction. So forward, back is 1, forward, back is 2. Then we're gonna do a squat. And again, this is no equipment. So we're using that pivot lunge to pre-exhaust those legs. Promise you're gonna feel those legs. Then we're gonna make the squat a little harder. So not only are your legs pre-exhausted, so they're fatigued basically, they're tired. You're gonna hold your hands above your head with a towel while you do your squats. If you have a hard time with squats, okay, not everyone's the same fitness level. This is optional. I'm gonna encourage this because we're just doing body weight, no equipment, but you could just do a regular air squat, or again, if you have bad joints and need a little assistance, you could always go to a doorway or a post and just kind of hold on a little bit to help you kind of get through those squats without pain. Okay, so that may help you in some way. So let's get started here. Pivot lunge. I guess I'm ready. Here we go. I'm gonna start with my left leg grounded, so there's a nail through the foot, all right? So here we go. I'm gonna come forward, give me a nice right angle with the legs, and back. 1, forward, 2, forward, 3. Use your arms, opposite. Okay, that was 12, and wow, I feel it. Okay, now I'll plant the right leg. Again, we're trying to get through these relatively quickly. So we're forward. 1, forward, 2, 3. Oh man, on fire. Okay, so we've done the pivot lunge. We're actually supersetting now with our squat now, and we'll get around 10 to 15 squats. All right, So, towel up, we're gonna grab, almost gonna do the pull downs, okay? So I'm up here, guys, a little wider than shoulder width. I'm gonna hold this up, and I'm gonna squat down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that was 15. I'll set that down. I'm gonna grab a quick drink here. Round 1 is done. Tough one here. Whew. Okay. I'll try to get some life back in these legs. Okay. So, I guess I'll plant my left leg again. So, left leg is tacked to the floor, right leg traveling. Here we go. 12. Man. All right. 1, 2. All right. Okay, that burned, but at least we felt looser, you know. They're warmed up now, that's for sure. Okay, now the right leg is glued down, and here we go. 1. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay, to the squats. Remember, not a big break. So we're up. And let's squat. Try to get the towel up over the body, maybe slightly back a little bit. Ten to 15. I think. That was 15, I think. All right. If they're feeling tired, I'll set the towel down. Shake out those legs again. Round 3. And this is where you gotta push yourself a little bit here, because I know you're getting tired. The legs are probably sore, burning a little bit. But If you're going 3 rounds, man, this is it. So you can kind of play that mental game. Last set here we go. After this, we're done with legs for today. All right. Left leg planted. Here we go. All right. Oh, I feel that planted leg. My gosh. Okay, so we're switching them up now. I know this is supposed to be a superset. Whew. Right leg nailed down. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Wow, that burn is crazy. Okay. Squats. Man. Here we go. We got squats next. Okay. Let's set the towel down here. Catch your breath. We are on now to a pike push-up and then a seated towel bicep curl. So you have your foot in the towel and we're gonna do a little curl. Okay, so these pike push-ups can be done from the knees, similar to a regular push-up, but you're trying to keep your body over. So if you're on your knees here, we're going to try to push a little more straight up and down. Okay? Otherwise, it's kind of like you're getting in a downward dog and doing push-ups. You're trying to simulate an overhead press with this. All right, around 10 reps with this. These are challenging, and I want to remind everyone, if you haven't done these before, they're a little challenging. Watch your head. Don't hit the floor. It's not like a handstand hard, but it's challenging, so watch your head. Also, when you go to get up slow and gradually. I don't want you to get lightheaded from this. All right. So about 10 of these, and then about 15 curls that we'll cover in just 1 second. All right, so here we go. 10 pike push-ups. So I'm gonna get my feet maybe just outside shoulders, shoulder width. So have a nice foundation here. I'm gonna get my hands down. I'm looking between my feet here. Top of the head going toward the floor. And I'm coming down and trying to really focus on the shoulders. Driving out 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna walk towards my feet. I'm gonna come up kind of slow, and I can really feel those in the shoulders. And now I'm gonna grab my towel and with the towel, you wanna make sure you have a comfortable grip. I'm gonna just re-roll this rather quickly here, and I'm gonna go pretty wide on the towel. Okay, so a larger towel might be a little better for this particular exercise. Okay, you can even angle your towel, put on an angle to make it a little longer. And I'm just gonna put a foot in here, do some insteps here. And I like to get a little bit of range of motion here. So you can do an isometric one if you want to, where you just hold and you're just pulling. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up and just drag the foot up. 2. So you just provide resistance with your foot. You push as hard as you want. And just make those biceps work. I can feel them. Okay, I can feel those biceps quite a bit. I know it looks a little weird maybe, but works pretty well. I'm gonna set this here. And we're back to our pike push-ups. Woo-wee. All right, here we go. Pike push-up, set number 2. Great job. I'm just trying to keep that tension on the shoulders pretty much the whole time when I'm in that position. We're back to the curls again here. And if you just when you get up from that pike push-up, give yourself a second here. If you get a little, lightheaded or a little dizzy, sometimes that head below the heart, and you come back up and you kind of need a second. So I know it's a superset, but make sure you're clear-headed. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. All right. Yeah, be sure to give yourself some resistance there so you can really feel that. Oh man, okay. Back to the pike push-ups. Here we go. These guys. 1, 2, 3. Back to curls. Here we go. Round 3. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let me set this down. That was 3 rounds of 4 different supersets, and it doesn't look like much. I mean, like a lot of workouts. You see it on paper, and it's like, whatever. Challenging. So this was our no gym, no equipment, no problem. No excuses. We'll get it in. That was a great total body workout, and you can do this anywhere. Grab a towel. You got to work out. It's your body weight and a towel. So thanks for watching. I hope you had a great workout, and I hope that this can somehow help you on your fitness journey. This is Elite Fitness, bringing wellness to you.